Hi, I'm Anya Kumara, and I'm an artist, a painter and a collage artist here at Briscoe Art Wing. I've only been here a few months, and I've been very inspired by the whole collective energy here and the sense of community that I experience by being with other artists. In fact, when we decided to do Day of the Dead and do these installations, there was only one in the hallway when I came in. And the woman who created it was standing there, and I asked her to tell me her story. Tell me about her experience with her rabbi husband who died suddenly in an accident. And it was such a poignant, moving moment that it was that conversation that inspired me to do an altar for my son who passed away 25 years ago and who only lived for 3 years. So I went home and I gathered all of these pictures, and this particular picture, which I've had for a long time that I did not paint, called The Angel of Healing, because I've experienced such healing through the birth of this child. His name was Alexander Buddha Joy, and he was Down syndrome. He was all heart, and he was a gatherer of people. I would go to the store with him and have him in the basket, in the push cart, and he would be sitting there, and I'd go to pick up something, I'd come back, and there would be 3 or 4 people around him. So he would really gather people together, and he did it with such love and such joy. And that's what he brought to me. So I wanted to bring that energy to this altar. One of the other pictures that's here is of a dog named Sierra that we had for 12 years. And after Alexander passed away, my husband wanted a dog, and one day he said, "I found her." So we went to pick her up, and on the way home, I said, today would have been Alexander's birthday. And so we just felt so strongly that the love of this child sent this very loving dog to be with us. So Sierra is also represented here. My father David is also here. When I saw my father David with this beautiful baby, this young boy, I saw a part of my father I had never seen before. And he was very nurturing, very loving, and so I wanted to bring him in here and honor him as well. There's another picture here of Alexander's godmother. Her name was Jean, and she left us about 12 years ago. I wanted her beauty to be present as well. And in the middle here is a tambourine. He was very musical, and the picture here of him on his 2nd birthday, he's playing a xylophone and singing. He was very, very creative already at the age of 2. And so in the center of this tambourine it says, "Death and the Birth of a Ritual."
I didn't know that talking to Elaine inspired you to do this one.
In this particular photo, I took all of these photographs, by the way, that are up here. I'm also a photographer. And underneath this photograph of Alexander, when he was about 2.5 years old, is a quote from Exodus, and it says, "And I will send an angel before thee." And I've been connected with angels my whole life. And when he appeared in my life, I really recognized that they could show up in human form. And he did. And he created magic all the time. There were problems with him, but physically, but I learned so much about how to be in the present and what love is all about. And that's what I feel actually in this community. In a very organic way, people are coming together and creating and inspiring each other to tell their stories, to bring poignant human stories to others, because we learn a lot from each other through these stories and through the amazing beauty that's present here. In my art, everything that I paint and create has a spiral in it, and for me spirals represent change and creation, like the Milky Way is a huge spiral. And all of my collages have hearts in them, because the planet this planet Earth for me is a planet of love, and that's our main lesson here. So I put hearts in everything, and the rose for me represents the perfection of who we are and the beauty of who we are. And that we don't have to edit it or try to recreate it. We just show up as we are, and it's extraordinary. So this is like a garden where everybody comes, and each person represents a different kind of flower in the garden. And we're all a part of this great garden on Earth. So that's the inspiration that I experience here at Briscoe. And it's very organic. It's a very organic way of creating community. There's no dogma, there are no rules. We just show up and we do it.